What's up, y'all? Today I'm gonna talk about the pros and cons of becoming a barber. So, first things first, I'm gonna start with the pros. It's gonna be 5 pros, 5 cons. And the first pro of becoming a barber is flexibility. So, if you become a barber, you don't clock in, you make your own schedule, you do things how you wanna do it. You know, if you need to work part-time in the beginning, you can do that. If you wanna work full-time, you can do that. But you build your schedule around your lifestyle. So that's the number one pro. Number two pro is you'll always have work. I think it's like 7, 8 billion people in the world. So 7, 8 billion people in the world, that's 7, 8 billion heads you can cut. So think about it like that. It's almost like barbering is almost like the landscaping business. Like grass is always growing, hair is always growing. So as long as hair is growing, you in business. Number three pro is networking. So a lot of people don't look at it like this. But when you go to a barbershop, it's a lot of successful people that's in and out the barbershop. Because a lot of men care about their image. You know, somebody might be selling cars or sales jobs in general. You got people who are out in front of cameras. You got people who doing business meetings and always got to show their face at these functions. So it's a good place to network. You know, once you get a good relationship with your barber or vice versa, you talk to your barber, talk to him about your plans, or I'm talking to my clients about their plans or my plans, and we can network that way. You know, if you're looking for somebody who does such and such, I probably know somebody that does what you're looking for, or vice versa. So networking is a great pro. Another thing is, this is me personally, but you can order your lunch or order takeout. So it's not like you far out, you working somewhere that there's no food places around. If you a barber, you probably work in a city where there's a lot of people. People can bring food to you. You can go out, take a break, get anything you want for lunch. Me personally, I would rather bring my lunch just to save money, but that's just me. But being able to order any type of food or order takeout is a big pro for me. So yeah. The number 5 pro, and the other one was the number 4, but the number 5 pro is you can pay taxes when you want to pay your taxes. So like just like any other income stream, if you're making over a certain amount, they're gonna want to take taxes out. So usually at a job, they take taxes out every paycheck. But in this case, as a barber, you're self-employed, so you can pay taxes every month, every 3 months, every 6 months, every year. So you just do it how you want to do it. You know, you could use that money ahead of time and just pay the taxes later. So again, the 5 pros is number 1, flexibility. Number 2, you always gonna be on a job. You're always gonna have work. Number 3, it's a great place to network. Number 4, you can order takeout. Number 5, you pay taxes when you want to pay taxes, but you got to pay your taxes. So now I'm finna do the 5 cons. First of all, it's not a steady source of income. So it's when you're getting on your feet, it could be a little shaky. Some days you got a lot of cuts. Other days you don't have no cuts. I don't care how good you are, you're gonna have days where you cut 1 or 2 heads or even no heads. So it could be a little shaky. You know, it's not always steady. So that's why you want to make sure that you lock in and you are all in barber, because every day isn't gonna be perfect. You know, a lot of days are gonna be slow. So that's why you work hard and you get it while it's there. The number 2 con is there's no benefits. So it's no health care plans, no insurance, no nothing. You have to go out and find that stuff yourself. So yeah, you have to get your health insurance yourself. Everything out, you got to go get yourself. So you want to make sure that you focus on making the money so you can have the resources to go get that stuff on your own. Number 3 con is you're standing all day. So You're standing on your feet all day, and anybody who does that for a living stand on their feet all day. Anybody that's older will tell you like it takes a toll eventually on your flexibility. You got to make sure that you do things like go to the gym, stretch, eat healthy, because you're gonna be standing all day. You don't want to be overweight. You want to be in the best shape you can so you can kind of offset some of that. So that was number 3. Number 4 con is kids. So I don't mind cutting kids. I actually love cutting kids, but kids, it's hard for them to sit still, and it's just something you have to get used to. But some kids, they sit still and they do what you tell them, but other kids, they don't. So I just kind of put myself in the mindset that I remember when I was a kid. I remember when I was young and it's younger, and it's hard to sit still. You got so much energy. So I kind of keep that in mind when I'm cutting kids. Like, oh, he's a kid, they have a lot of energy. They don't like to sit for long periods of time. So yeah, that could be a con for a lot of people. And then the 5th con is a lot of people come in with dirty scalps. It's just a part of the job. You just make sure you clean your equipment, maybe offer them a shampoo, or sometimes it might be too dirty for you can refuse the service. If it's that bad, you can just refuse the service. So yeah, so that's 5 pros and 5 cons. Again, the cons are the pay isn't steady all the time. There's no benefits. You're standing on your feet all day. Another one is kids. You got good kids, you got bad kids, but it all comes with the territory. And then the 5th con is some people walking with dirty scalps. You can either choose to refuse the service or you can offer a shampoo. Make sure you clean your equipment. So I'm out.